This week, Lauren and I are talking about our theater experiences. So my show list isn't nearly as extensive as Lauren's. I really got into the idea of acting in theater when I was in middle school, even though I did do some stuff before then. My first ever show experience was when I was in kindergarten. I went to a joint school. The school was like kindergarten through 12th grade, and the high schoolers were doing a Midsummer Night's Dream, and they needed kindergartners to be their fairies. So our audition process was that the first 5 people in my choir class to stand up got the role. I stood up. I wasn't sure I knew exactly what I was standing up for, but I stood up and I got the role. I wore tights and a tutu and there was sparkly stuff everywhere, and I had a lot of fun. All I had to do was run on stage, put something down, and run off. That was my entire role in the whole thing. Why is this buttoned? I don't know. Okay, that's better. So in 6th grade, I don't know how this happened, but I was in another joint school where it was like kindergarten through 12th grade, and the high schoolers were doing the show Aladdin Jr. And again, they needed 6th graders to be townspeople and extras and stuff. I remember Miss Morgan asked us if we wanted to be in it, and I said, yeah, sure, sounds like fun. So that was a lot of fun. I started high school at the same school that Lauren is still going to right now, and she told you that she was in Grease. I was also in that show. She also explained that it wasn't the best show our theater has put on, and everyone has these awful memories about it and stuff like that, and I will admit I have some pretty bad memories from Grease, and the show wasn't what I wanted it to be, but unlike a lot of people in that show, I had so much fun because it was my first experience with a really good theater, and I met so many friends that I still keep in contact to this day. I had a lot of fun despite all of the drama and bad stuff that was going on. After Grease, our school did Steel Magnolias, as you might have guessed if you watched Lauren's video. The funny thing about Steel Magnolias, there were 3 casts. One cast was made up of freshmen and sophomores, another cast was made up of sophomores and juniors, and then juniors and seniors. I obviously was a freshman, so I was in the freshman-sophomore class, or cast, not class, and Lauren was in the sophomore-junior class. Why do I keep saying class? And it was really funny because we became really close during that show, Lauren and I, and we were both playing the same character in our 2 different casts. So we're both enough. I didn't do anything else that year, but the next year, my sophomore year, South Pacific was a lot of fun. It's probably been my favorite show so far. It's about the war in the South Pacific. I was an extra. I didn't have a character, but I love being an extra because I get to create myself and have fun in the background. In that show alone, we did tap dance, hula dance, ballet, and then jazz. But it was so much fun. Shortly after that show, however, I moved away from there to Colorado. When I got here, they were already in the middle of productions for their children's musical. A little while later, my friend Amy approached me and said, hey, I'm the stage manager for this next show. Would you like to be my ASM? The show was called Maybe Baby. It's like a skit show, but it's a bunch of skits. And so, that leads us to this year. I didn't do the musical at the beginning of the year. Right now, I'm in our main stage, which is called Brighton Beach Memoirs by Neil Simon. I can't wait until it goes up. It's not even gonna be up until like the 1st of March, so I have a little ways to go. I'm also in my school's one act, and tomorrow, actually, is our one act competition. And I have this huge part, and I have so many lines, and I'm kind of freaking out. This is why my face looks like this. And then my hair is up in this like perfect bun because someone else didn't. We go on tomorrow, and we're the first ones on, and it's at our school, and there's gonna be so many schools coming down to watch us and to perform their own stuff, and there's gonna be awards, and there's gonna be judges, and so I'm really nervous, but I'm also really excited. Wow, I've talked for 17 minutes, so I should probably stop. I guess that's it. Lauren, I'll see you Tuesday. I never know how to end these videos. Bye, I guess. Yeah, sure. I get to wear a costume and makeup and pretend to be someone I'm not for like 3 hours. Sure, I'll do it. Yeah.